Christmas from the Miller Ridge Holiday Village in Jericho, where they've created a winter wonderland with decorations and so much festive fun. Long Islanders have been celebrating this season in so many ways. Many started getting into the holiday spirit early, island style. Boats decked out in holiday lights lit up the Patchogue River for the village's annual Christmas boat parade. And further west on the South Shore, they kept a similar tradition going, with Freeport's Nautical Mile of Lights annual boat parade. There was also the Huntington Holiday Spectacular. A massive crowd turned out for this year's parade and tree lighting. And to see Long Island's own Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, host the event.
I'm so happy to be here. I grew up about 15 minutes away from here. And as a kid coming to Huntington, it was like, going to New York City, man.
You can still visit the Winter Wonderland until January 2nd. And something you'll see only on Long Island, dozens flock to Flanders to see the Big Duck lighting.
I grew up coming out here as a child, coming to the Big Duck, and now it's so special to bring my kids out here too.
Everyone's here and it just feels like everyone's together, so it's like magical, I guess.
The event also included an appearance from Santa, who arrived on a fire truck. There was also a holiday light show in Bayport that brought artwork to life. Several members of Troop 506 were chosen as this year's Girl Scout Holiday Light Show design winners. Their creations were displayed in the Girl Scout Way section of the walkthrough show. And many Long Islanders took a trip back in time to Christmases past at the 29th Charles Dickens Festival in Port Jefferson. As it does every year, the festival transforms the Harborfront Village into a Dickinson set. Jewish Long Islanders celebrated Hanukkah this year from December 14th to the 22nd. In Long Beach, they lit the 27-foot tall menorah. One for each night. And this was the celebration at the Belmore train station. The 8-day Festival of Lights has taken on a new meaning for so many this year.
When all the anti-Semitism is going on, whether it's this country or some other country, it's important to come out to these events. And we're never violent. You just have to come out and be seen and say to the community, we're here and we're not going anywhere.
Every generation has to deal with hatred and anti-Semitism. What's gone on the last couple of years, I don't think that today is any different. It's just unfortunate that a lot of people still feel a lot of hate.
Hanukkah is just a holiday that is about family, friends gathering together. It's just a very lovely holiday of light in the darkness.
Kwanzaa starts tomorrow, but some people on the island have been celebrating all month, like this celebration at Farmingdale State College. The holiday from December 26th through January 1st honors African American heritage.
Education is one of our pillars, and so we're advocating, particularly with the young people that are here this evening, so that they understand not only the history, but also through the arts, and through an enactment and through understanding what this particular Kwanzaa celebration is about.
You can find more local Kwanzaa celebrations on Newsday.com. As you walk through the village, you can shop. You can sing along with the Christmas carolers. There are so many classics. This is the story of one that the boss, I'm not talking about Santa Claus, recorded here on Long Island 50 years ago on a snowy December night.
You guys know what time of year it is? Oh, Christmas time.
Many people didn't know that it was recorded at CW Post.
Before this stage that we know as the Tilla Center existed, stood a building called the Dome at CW Post, where legends like the Allman Brothers, Jerry Garcia, and Bruce Springsteen performed.
It was it was magical.
50 years ago, a snowstorm, a packed Long Island College auditorium, and a surprise encore became a holiday classic.
The Dome was a rock and roll palace. It was meant for that kind of music.
And this is where Bruce recorded Santa Claus is Coming to Town, live on December 12th, 1975.
Bruce was on his third album, Born to Run, which was really huge. And he had sold out multiple dates at the bottom line. He was on the cover of Newsweek and Time. He was really big on the rise.
CW postgraduate Ed Micone was 25 years old at the time, booking talent for college concerts. He booked Bruce to play the Dome that night.
We paid $25,000 a show. The average age there was probably 20, maybe 18. College kids, tickets were probably $3 or $4. And the Dome was like one of my favorite places. I mean, I had the luxury of booking over probably 60 shows in that building. And that night was just very, very special. It was a cold day. It was 12 degrees, and it was a snowstorm. They had to delay the show by an hour, and Bruce was going to be late. They had a hard time plowing Northern Boulevard and Glen Cove Road. Steve Prisco of East Northport made it inside the first come, first serve, sold-out show.
They were late. It was a terrible night, snowstorm. I remember he said something funny. He goes, Long Island was closed. But they showed up, and they did their full set.
Then Bruce and the E Street Band surprised the crowd with Santa.
You guys know what time it is?
When they started playing the song, instantly I knew what it was.
This was a surprise for everybody, and they had heard the jingles at the beginning of the song, and it got everybody pretty excited.
You guys all been good in
You could
practice.
actually hear all the band members chatting with him.
Clients, you've been rehearsing real hard now.
And you can see they're having a fun time. Everybody had a smile on their face.
It was recorded that night and then released to radio in 1976. But it was only to radio. You couldn't buy it. It was something that you had to tape off the radio. People used to wait and record it on cassette.
The song was later released as a B-side single in 1985 and is now a holiday staple. Did you ever think in 1975 when you were sitting there for the encore, that song would really become a Christmas classic?
No, but it's great because every time it does pop on the radio around the holidays, I always get a little smile because I think, I'm there. I was in that crowd. I was in that moment, and you go to hear me clapping and yelling. But no, who would have known that
cool.
It might be one of his most enduring songs.
There are so many decorations here in the Christmas shop. This one is so pretty. And there's a group of Long Islanders who are true holiday helpers. They lift the spirits of those who couldn't decorate this year.
As the sun dips below the horizon, the quiet streets of Massapequa begin to twinkle. Of the many houses decked out for the holidays, this one on East Drive stands as a beacon of hope. The warm glow of white lights is brightening the darkest of times for homeowner Veronica Scanzaroli.
I was diagnosed about 3 years ago with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer at the age 37. I've had a lot of surgeries, I've had a lot of chemo.
The display of holiday lights at Veronica's house is an early Christmas gift for the mother of 3. From someone who understands her pain.
I was diagnosed in 2021, and I went through chemotherapy and surgery.
After Diane Kearns of Sound Beach finished her treatment for breast cancer, she made it her mission to bring Christmas cheer to cancer patients.
I was blessed by many people and many acts of kindness during my journey, and I really wanted to pay that forward. And so I came up with an idea to reach out to companies that hang Christmas lights and to see if they would be willing to donate their services and time to families that are, going through a difficult time in their lives.
Frank Grogan of Blinky's Christmas Lights was one of several companies that lit up about the idea.
Diane is doing a spectacular job. It takes a person with a big heart to give her time and reach out to people who really need some extra help and some extra happiness and sparkle and just warmth for the holidays.
Since 2022, Diane's project has brought the joy of holiday lights to the homes of nearly 24 families. She believes it's a gift that'll keep on giving.
Doing this means so much to these families, and I have no doubt that when they're in a different place in their lives, they will no doubt pay it forward.
I like how they light up and they're so pretty in the night.
Veronica and her children are glowing with gratitude.
These wonderful people have brought a lot of Christmas spirit into our lives.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Take a train ride through the village. Holiday trains are a tradition for so many families. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at what keeps them running.
We are currently ahead of schedule and aren't expecting any delays.
When you enter the front door of Trainland in Lynbrook, model trains come to life. But tucked away in the back, Sal S. is the man who makes sure these model trains and others never stop chugging along.
Grab your tracks, we're repairing trains.
I'm a model train repairman for years, and I love repairing trains for the kids that come in here.
To be a model train repairman, Sal says you have to not only be a tinkerer, but also meticulous.
When I do an engine, I completely take it apart and I completely put it back together.
And before you even grab a tool, he says you have to diagnose what would be causing the train not to choo-choo like it used to.
You get a sense of what parts you need, and you have to have that steady hand to do it. So it's like you're in between a doctor, a watchman, and an electrician.
This is heavy.
Yeah, that's cast, yeah.
Cast iron?
Yeah, that's how they made them back then.
Wow.
Now, once you know the problem, you can get to work. But the thing is, there's always a newer train heading down the track.
And you have Thomas, the tank engine.
So you not only need to know about the past, but you better study up on what's coming in the future.
And then a new train comes in, you have to figure out how it works, and then you say, wow, well, you got to do this. But now you got to learn something new, because now the people are going to be calling saying, I just bought this new train set, it's not doing it. Well, you got to do, oh, I didn't know that.
Your motor needs work on this.
Sal says although a repairman might be stationed to one store, in the model train community, if word gets out that you're good, be prepared to help clients miles away.
I have a guy in Hawaii, I have a guy in California, I have a guy in Oregon, the guy in Canada. They're all over the place.
So if you think you can make it in this job, Sal says it's worth the journey.
Puts a smile on their face, and I like to do that.
Ken Bufa, Newsday TV.
The candy shop here is a big hit. If you're looking for ways to entertain your little ones during a holiday break, Elf School is in session. Christmas Land at Tanger Outlets Deer Park is full of festive fun.
It's beautiful. The setup is beautiful. We're looking for a place that was inside because it's cold, Christmas themed, and this just like checked off all our boxes.
The halls are decked from floor to ceiling with all things Christmas in this winter wonderland. Take a walk down Candy Cane Lane. Take a ride in a sleigh or go inside a snow globe for fun photo ops.
I love the sleigh, the reindeers, and we enjoyed Santa. He's really good.
I like Santa the most.
The pictures, we got them on our phones. They're really great.
When you walk in, you get a wristband, you scan it, and then pose for your picture. So moms, you get to be in it too. And the photos are immediately sent to your phone.
Definitely a day adventure because it does take some time to get through each room, especially if you're looking to get the best pictures and the best memories.
There are interactive displays and holiday activities. Test your snowball skills. Yeah. You can also try ice skating. She makes it look easy at Frosty's Big Inflatable Park. And if you need to refuel, you can get a snack and a hot chocolate in the Mrs. Claus Bake Shop. And don't forget to stop by Santa's Workshop and Elf School. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list?
Nice list, but today I'm on the naughty list.
Oh no, what happened?
I just didn't listen, I knocked down jingles.
Make your own Christmas story and holiday memories to last a lifetime. Grown-ups, if you need a treat, everything in here looks and smells delicious. Or enjoy a night out at the movies.
Newsday at the movies. I'm Macy Egland. Big blockbusters are hitting the screen just in time for the holidays. Joining me now with a look at a few of them is Newsday's film critic Rafer Guzman. We always appreciate you being here with us. Thanks, Rafer.
Hi, Macy.
Let's get right into it. I'm so excited about this one. First up, we head to Pandora for a new immersive adventure in Avatar: Fire and Ash.
If there is something you can do, then you must do it.
Whole lot of action in this one, Rafer.
Whole lot of action. As we know, James Cameron loves to go big on these things. $400 million budget, reportedly.
What?
One of the most expensive movies ever made.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So, but I think the chances are pretty good that it makes its money back in the first couple weeks. This is a 3D movie, high frame rate, that 48 frames per second that makes it look very hyper real and crisp. People like to see these movies on those large format screens, IMAX, RPX. There are more of those than ever in the world these days, and so I think that's the kind of thing that's going to play well for Avatar. Higher ticket prices for those, of course, so I think the box office will do very well for this. One other thing to say, if you're a Marvel fan, reportedly Disney Marvel is going to show the Marvel trailers for Avengers Doomsday, the big one with Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom. The 4 different trailers before the Avatar screenings. So they're really trying to set Avatar up as an event movie.
That's great. I mean, visually, they're always spectacular to see. How many Avatars have there been quickly, though? Do
This
you
is
remember?
number 3.
Number
This
3.
This is episode 3, and I think there's at least still one more coming.
You think?
Yes.
Wow. All right, we're not done with Avatar. All right, let's move on to the next one. We've got Hugh Jackman and Kate Hudson going on a musical journey together when they form a Neil Diamond tribute band in Song Sung Blue.
What do you think?
You don't want to be a Neil Diamond impersonator. You want to be a Neil Diamond interpreter.
This one looks like a fun one.
He does look a little like Neil Diamond, doesn't he?
A little bit, yeah.
So you got these 2 very big stars playing a couple of real-life people, Mike and Claire Sardina from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, who formed this tribute band. And Neil Diamond actually met them during the filming of a documentary that they were in 2008 called Song Sung Blue. And he was so taken with their story that he decided to give them the rights, or the filmmakers, the rights to his music, which is a huge deal. If you don't have the Neil Diamond songs in a movie like this, you can't make the movie. And so he's done that with this movie as well. This looks really interesting. The director is Craig Brewer, who did Hustle and Flow. So he likes these music-related themes. The one thing I will say to everybody, public service announcement, don't Google this story. Don't Google Mike and Claire Sardina like I did and spoil the whole story for yourself. Wait and see it. That's what I would say.
Go into it kind of unknowing.
Yes.
I got to say, as a Midwesterner, Kate Hudson, she did a pretty good job with the Midwest accent.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I
I'll
wouldn't
give
know,
her that.
but I'm glad to hear that.
It was pretty good. Pretty good. Let's check out this other one. If you love rooting for the underdog, place your bets on Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme.
I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling you, this game, it fills stadiums overseas. And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you.
Looks good. I want to see this one.
This is going to be something a little different. Timothée Chalamet plays this eccentric, wacky ping pong champion in the days before ping pong really was a sport. It's based loosely, inspired maybe, by the life of Marty Reisman, who was a guy who did this kind of Harlem Globetrotters style comedy ping pong routine before becoming an actual ping pong champion. And so you'll see a little bit of that in the movie. I want to get this straight. The director is Josh Safdie. He's the guy who did Uncut Gems with his brother Benny Safdie, who just did The Smashing Machine with Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, wow.
So these 2 brothers really like these extreme characters, these high energy, kind of self-sabotaging characters, and you'll see a lot of that with Timothée Chalamet in this film.
Well, as I was watching the trailer too, I saw the guy from Shark Tank. I was like, wait a second, Kevin.
And Gwyneth Paltrow, who's making a little bit of a kind of a comeback, or at least a return. She hasn't really been doing acting for the last 5 years or so. Interestingly, she plays an actress who's staging a comeback in the film.
Oh, well, there you go. That works out. They all look great. Thank you, Rafer. We really appreciate it. Newsday's film critic joining us. You can read more of his reviews on our website, newsday.com.
The Miller Ridge Holiday Village will be open through New Year's Day. And if you're ready to celebrate the new year, there's a lot to cheers to. Out east.
That's for you.
Thank you. With Doug Geed. To Christmas.
Bah humbug.
Long Islanders are getting ready to ring in yet another new year, and wineries on the East End are hoping you'll use one of their products for your midnight champagne toast.
We make a Brut Nature that's got absolutely zero sugar. That's going to be the driest. Most of the rest of ours are going to be dry wines, as you would think in the sense of champagne.
Is there a bestseller among your wines? Or
Yeah, I think lately I'd say either the Topaz, which is our rosé sparkling.
We make a Carnival series of wines that are a little bit more brighter, festive, and a little bit more on the sweeter side. And we make that in a white, a rosé, and a rouge, a red sparkling.
We have two traditional method sparkling wines. One is a Blanc de Blanc, it's 100% Chardonnay. And the other, we call it Blanc de Chenin, it's 100% Chenin Blanc. Both wines have a citrus note. The Blanc de Blanc is more of maybe a lemony citrus note, and the Blanc de Chenin, just like our Chenin Blanc, maybe a little bit of a grapefruit.
If champagne-style wines are not your thing, many wineries produce what are called ice wines. Very popular around the holidays, they're sweeter, flavorful wines that go well with desserts or as an after-dinner drink.
We make a Vidal Duck Walk ice wine, which is delicious, very concentrated type of wine that you would serve over cheesecake or sponge cake. Another one that's very popular, and it's called Aphrodite. I like to serve Aphrodite alone, really, just in small dessert glasses. After dinner.
The blueberry port, I know that's a big seller for you, right?
We make thousands of cases a year. It's made with fresh blueberries. It's fortified with spirits. And I discovered how well it goes with chocolate. Our instruction is to sip the blueberry port first to get the flavor on the palate, then eat the chocolate that we provide to you. It's dark chocolate, and then you sip it again. So the combination is just decadent.
In Southold for Newsday TV, I'm Doug Geed.
These igloos are open all season, but I won't be here, so I don't care.
Do you have plans for New Year's?
Not at all.
Well, if you don't have plans either, there are celebrations across Long Island. I think you'd love them.
I'd hate them, and I'd ruin them.
There are so many New Year's celebrations across the island, from Farmingdale to Patchogue, and this year, for the first time, there will be a drone ball drop in Huntington. We have a list of local events on Newsday.com.
There's just one more stop I have to make here. Santa, you must be exhausted from delivering all those presents last night.
Very exhausted, but very full from all the cookies I've eaten.
I hope you like the chocolate chips that I left you.
They were delicious.
Were there a lot of Long Islanders on the nice list this year?
Everyone was extremely on the nice list this year.
Well, I'm so happy to hear that. I'll let you get some rest.
Thank you.
We want to wish all of you a very
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We hope you had a happy Hanukkah. We wish you a happy Kwanzaa. And from our Newsday family to yours, have a happy and healthy New Year. Merry Christmas.